Hey guys, so it is Monday morning, and I guess it's not morning, duh, it's 12:30. Like I said, I knew I was going live at 12:30, so happy Monday afternoon. I am off work today, thank the Lord, and today is day one of my Ultimate Reset. And this will be the third time that I'm doing this program. And you guys might remember that I actually did it not that long ago. I can't even remember. What did I do it? I did it in January. Yeah, so it's only been a few months. And normally this isn't a program that I would do so close together. Like my goal after the last time that I did it in January was that I was going to do it twice a year, just as a way to sort of detox my body, keep me on track. It's weird to me. I mean, it's like, okay, so now we're in April, the very beginning of April, and why am I doing it again already? I knew I wanted to do it again like around summertime, and because that would be, around 6 months since I had done it before, and if I'm going to get in the habit of doing this twice per year, that was what I thought would be a great timeline. But again, here we are, it's April, and I'm starting early, so to speak. Why is that? So I've been struggling with low energy, lack of motivation. I had started my last workout, fitness, and nutrition program, Country Heat, the dance. If you saw me dancing around to country music, very sillily, is that a word? In my garage. And I started out really excited, but I just really struggled to get in the mind frame of, my typical level of drive. And, motivation is false. That's a totally false thing. Motivation, it makes it sound like some people have it and some people don't. Like I was just born with it. And that's not the case. Like I go through ups and downs too. And sort of a slow progression from coming off the Ultimate Reset last time in January, I really have been on the down side of that roller coaster, right? And I struggled to get excited about working out every day. I did my Country Heat program for 3 weeks, and then I fell off. And as it stands now, it's been probably 3 weeks to a month since I was really doing my workouts regularly, and I feel it. And as you all probably know, because I know I'm not the only person that's gone through this before, once you fall off, it's really, really hard to reset, to get going again, to rebuild that momentum, right? When you're in the habit of eating really healthy and working out, you feel good, you've got energy, you're excited about maybe the results that you're feeling on the inside or showing on the outside, and you've got that momentum. But once that momentum comes to a halt or slows significantly, it's really, really hard to build it again. And that's sort of like what this thing we call motivation is. It's just a matter of having momentum versus not having momentum. And I lost all my steam. And so I've been feeling tired. I've been feeling lethargic. I've been having a lot of cloudiness in terms of my ability to focus. It's been really hard for me to wake up in the morning. I'm feeling bloated. I've been kind of constipated. I mean, I'm just going to keep it real here, you guys, because I'm going to talk about the benefits of this program, and digestion is one of them. And we all know, I hope we all know by now, that poor digestion, constipation, diarrhea, like all these things are really, really terrible for your body. People think of their digestive system as just like the thing that poop comes out of. Oh my God, I didn't intend to get this real on this video, but I'm a nurse, so I'm not afraid to talk about it, right? So when you have poor digestion, whether it's constipation and the byproducts of all the things that you're taking into your body are just sitting in your digestive system at some point along that long process. Your digestive system is like huge. So when you have the byproducts, the things that your body's trying to get rid of sitting in your colon or in your digestive tract, they don't really sit in your stomach, but when you have it in all the different areas of your digestive system and it just sits there, number one, it continues to get dehydrated because your body continually will keep trying to pull stuff out of it, and that's just going to make your constipation worse. But beyond that, when you have those things sitting in your digestive system for a lot longer than they're supposed to, it causes more toxins to be absorbed by your body, because your body's digestive system, the whole purpose of it is to absorb nutrients. So if you are not moving the byproducts of your day-to-day life through your digestive system the way that it's supposed to happen, you are absorbing more toxins. You are not getting rid of the toxins from your body the way that you're supposed to. Everything gets backed up. You are at much higher risk for things like cancer, heart disease. You're not going to lose weight. You're going to feel bloated. You're going to feel like crap. And I've been feeling that way, right? My digestive system slowed, and I can feel it. I have been, like I mentioned, low on energy, feeling sluggish. I've been sort of falling back into the trap of some of my old nutritional habits, not non-nutritional habits, I guess I should call them. After I got off the Ultimate Reset last time, I got a little bit sick, probably maybe 2 or 3 weeks after I got off the program. I got really sick, because that's what happens to me when I push myself too hard, and I've been under a lot of stress and much more busy than even my normal crazy busy life. So I got sick, and of course, as a lot of us do, when I was sick, I ate crap. I ate whatever I felt like, because it was hard to eat to begin with, and I felt like hell, and I could hardly get off the couch, right? So I don't know about you, but I don't have somebody here cooking me homemade soup and healthy, nutritious things when I'm sick, and I'm betting that you don't either. So, I mean, it was macaroni and cheese, top ramen, pizza. There were probably a few salads thrown in there and like some eggs and stuff, but the fact of the matter is that I gave myself an excuse to fall off the wagon. And once you do that, it's like a snowball effect, and I have had a really hard time getting back to my normal habits. Yes, I'm still eating a lot of healthy food, but I am letting in, pizza more than once a week, or, more bread, more starchy carbs that I don't need and that I don't usually eat quite so much of, back into my daily routine. I have been, you guys all saw my bag of candy post, right? Like, I have been buying things like candy that I haven't been I used to be addicted to, and I totally broke the cycle. And I'm just letting you think in your mind, like, it's just one time, it's just one macaroni and cheese. It's not that big of a deal. I ate a salad for lunch, you like justify. And that's sort of the cycle that I found myself in. And, with that, I'm starting to feel more pain in my back, more pain in my feet. I don't know about you guys, and I'm really much more in tune with my body than I ever used to be, because when you are eating, like I used to eat nothing but frozen dinners. I thought they were healthy, right? Because they said they were healthy on the box. So I eat frozen dinners and like all these things that said low fat, low carb, blah, 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 no sugar, right? We've all done it. And those clever marketing techniques, as we all know, do not necessarily mean that something's healthy. You start to tell yourself, or when you start to break yourself out of that kind of fog, that eating that kind of chemically processed, I call it fake food. When you come out of that mental fog, you get much more in tune with your body and the way that it's feeling on a day-to-day basis. And the way that I've been feeling lately, I can feel it because I know what it feels like to not feel that way, right? I know what my body's supposed to feel like, and I'm not there. I'm feeling like I've got a lot of inflammation. Like I said, my back pain has been like through the roof lately, and my foot pain. And when I try to stretch, you guys may have seen I tried to do yoga like 2 weeks ago, and oh my gosh, I can feel that I'm inflamed. I'm tight everywhere. My joints hurt, and it's time to get my shit together. It's time to take control back. And that is what this program that I'm starting today, that I have started today, is all about, okay? It's about restoring our body back to the way that it's supposed to function. It's about getting all the toxins out. It's about decreasing inflammation and resetting the pH balance in your body. We all sort of forget about, even if you eat healthy, even if you are like me and you practice an 80-20 lifestyle, so that's 80% super clean, healthy, organic, vegetable, plant-based foods, 20% I like wine and pizza. So that's my normal day-to-day type of like the way that I balance my nutrition. But even if you do that, you're absorbing toxins and chemicals in the air that you breathe, in the things that touch your skin, including your skin is your largest organ. We're absorbing it through our skin. It's being absorbed into the food that we eat, whether we like it or not. You can buy the freshest organic everything, and the air and the water that it's absorbing, right? We all know how plants work if we made it through the 5th grade. The air and the water, though, we can't control that so much, right? Our food, no matter how healthy you think your food is, it is still full of toxins. Our water is full of toxins. There are toxins all around us, and we don't have a lot of control over certain toxins that we're absorbing. But we have to find a way to get the crap out, right? Because these toxins that we're absorbing all the time have a huge effect on our energy levels and our digestion and the way our skin looks and the mental clarity that we have and whether or not we have diabetes and whether or not we get cancer and whether or not that we have all these chronic health conditions that severely limit our quality of life, right? And shorten our lifespan. So we've got to find a way once in a while, for me, I choose twice a year, to get the shit out of our bodies, right? And drinking some tea that says detox on the front twice a day isn't going to do it. And a lot of the products on the market that market themselves as cleanses or detoxes are incredibly dangerous and do more damage to your digestive system than they actually do good. So this program, though, again, this will be my 3rd time doing it. So please understand that I speak from experience here, and I 100% believe in this program and the ways in which it's helped me feel fan-fucking-tastic, right? So the way... I read this today, by the way. Speaking of the way that toxins affect our body and how they can cause disease, right? I read a quote or a statistic from the American Cancer Society today that said that 75 to 80% of cancer deaths are related to environmental toxins such as chemicals. That's insane, right? So if you've never thought about doing a nutritional cleanse, not a drink juice or drink apple cider vinegar, cayenne, garlic, whatever the hell that drink is that I remember when I was younger, people used to try to do that to cleanse and they would drink that for like 7 days. Those are not true cleanses. They are damaging to your system. This is what I'm doing, and what I'm so passionate about is this nutritional plant-based cleansing process. So what is it? There are 3 phases. The first phase is the reclaim phase, and that is where you are increasing your water intake and slowly, gradually removing the toxic foods that you eat out of your diet. So you go sort of partially vegan or vegetarian. You still eat salmon in the first week. You still eat a little bit of chicken. You still eat eggs, unless you're a vegan or vegetarian already, and there's a meal plan specific for that as well. But if your normal day-to-day is a meat eater, you're going to slowly start removing those things from your diet. In addition to that, you're going to be taking specific supplements that are going to help your body prepare itself for food each time you eat, right? The first phase is called reclaim. You'll also be getting rid of caffeine, and again, increasing your water intake. You're going to be preparing your body for the detox process. The second week, I'll show you guys my box, by the way. So this is these are the supplements that I'm taking in the first week. In the first week, it's just before you eat. Every time you drink water, you add this Mineralize, because you're drinking distilled water, purified water, not like the water bottles you find at the store, right? You're drinking distilled water, and you need to add salt back in when you drink distilled water, because there's no minerals in it, and that can cause actually some really damaging things to your body. So Mineralize goes in all my water throughout the whole cleanse. But in this phase, I'm taking Optimize, before each meal, 30 minutes before each meal. And then once a day in the middle of the day, I am taking my Power Greens. These are like a dense, sort of dehydrated greens that will also help restore the pH balance in your body. When our bodies are acidic, they are angry, they are inflamed, and it's like this huge cascade of terrible things that make you feel like crap. Most of all, lethargic, tired all the time, hard to have mental focus, right? We have to restore the pH balance. So that's the first week. The second week / phase is called the release phase. And this is where you're actually going to start to detox. So in this phase, I'm still taking my optimized before meals. I'm still drinking my mineralized with all my water. But I'm adding in, P.S. there's this amazing book that gives you all your recipes. So that's what I'm looking at. This is my supplement regimen. And I just want to make sure I get it right for you guys. So, I'm sorry. And at night in phase 1, I'm also taking Soothe. This is a digestive aid, right? Soothe. You got to get all the crap out. And if we're not pooping, we're not getting, oh, I said get all the crap out. That was seriously no pun intended. But you guys catch my drift, right? So the second phase, you're doing the same supplements, but you're adding in the detox supplement, okay? So that supplement gets taken 3 times a day during the detox phase, and this along with the food that you're eating. By the second week, you're completely vegan. No caffeine, no animal products whatsoever. And you are detoxing, so this supplement gets added in addition to your optimized before meals, your Soothe in the evening time, and your Power Greens in the middle of the day. So again, you're starting the detox process. This is where you've already prepared your body in week 1 for the detox process, gotten really hydrated, cut out all the crap, and now you're helping your body focus on detoxing, okay? You're helping your organs with the supplements and the foods that you're eating. You're helping your organs detox on a cellular level and get all the shit out. And again, it tells you exactly what to eat each day. Right, there's the schedule and there's recipes in the back. So you know all the recipes and how to make them. They're actually super simple recipes, you guys. Really, really simple. Anybody could make this food. Phase 3 is your restore phase. So in phase 3, I will be adding 1 more supplement and taking out, you're no longer taking the detox supplement, if I remember correctly. Correct. So instead of the detox in the middle of the day, you're going to add revitalize. Okay, and in this phase, you've already prepared your body for a detox, got really hydrated, cut out all the crap, you've detoxed your body. Now you're restoring your body back to its factory settings. You've gotten all the shit out, figuratively and literally, and you are now taking a blend of prebiotics and probiotics that are going to help restore your digestive system back to its normal functioning. And I promise you guys, you can feel it. When your digestive system is now clean and clear and detoxed, and your organs are all detoxed on a cellular level, you can start absorbing the nutrients from the food that you eat, much better than you were able to prior to the detox process, right? Your digestive system is now prepared to absorb the nutrients from the food that you're eating. So that's sort of like the technical, I told you sort of why I decided to start this again instead of waiting like I normally would have for another couple of months. And it's just because I could feel that I needed it and I was struggling and I was tired. This is only day 1, so I'm still talking, I guess, about myself in the present. Tired, struggling with motivation, not really having any luck breaking my mental barriers in terms of like the poor habits that I allowed back into my life, the macaroni and cheese, the candy, the wine, like way too much wine. So this is why I started, because I could feel that I needed it. I'm in pain. I can tell my body's inflamed and acidic. So it's time to intervene. I don't care what month it is. I can't say, oh, well, I'm still not scheduled to do the ultimate reset till July, so I'm just going to wait. Nope. I know that I need it. So I order the damn thing and I'm doing it. Some of the benefits, like we talked about. So when you are detoxing your body of all the crap and getting all the crap out and resetting yourself mentally and focusing on being really hydrated, when you're doing all those things and you're changing your body on a cellular level from the inside out, some of the things that I've experienced in my past 2 rounds doing it is my energy is like crazy through the roof when I do this program. And it's funny because this will be the first time that I'll be doing the program while I'm not working graveyard shifts. But the previous two times that I've done it while working graveyard shifts, it was like sort of insane to think about how not zombie-like I was, right? Graveyard shifters know we're like zombie brains. And I was going into work and feeling focused. And like, I've always been a golden multitasker, but I'm also a really crazy scatterbrain. But my ability to focus, and I noticed it most at work, my ability to focus and think clearly and have energy, regardless of how much sleep I got the night before, was phenomenal. That was probably the biggest benefit that I noted during the cleanse last time that I did it. Beyond that, obviously my digestion is like on point regular, which is wonderful. My skin was glowing. I had no bloating. It was a good mental reset for me. Speaking of the bloating, I'm somebody who gets very, very bloated very easily. And like I can fluctuate within 5 pounds in a day like that if I'm bloated. I've been feeling bloated and puffy. I feel like my face looks puffy right now even. Like I said, I lose all that bloating and sort of inflammation every single time that I do this cleanse. The other thing that I notice is like a mental reset, right? I am alone with my thoughts. You know, I'm not clouded by all the toxins and all the things that, all the ways that I'm feeling, the fatigue and the, drinking wine every night obviously clouds my ability to sit and think with myself. So it's definitely a mental reset because it's not easy. I'm not going to lie and say that this program is easy. It's not. It is, however, simple. All you have to do is make the food that they tell you to make and eat it, and take your supplements at the right times and drink a lot of water. That's all you have to do, right? So it's not easy because food is all of our biggest addiction. And we've convinced ourselves that we can't break the addiction for all kinds of different reasons, whether that's straight up saying I can't, or whether that's justifying the behavior that we know is not serving us so that we don't have to stop doing it, right? We all do that. So it's not easy, but it's simple. It's only 3 weeks. And at the end of the 3 weeks, I feel fantastic. I look fantastic. Every time that I've done this program, I've lost anywhere between 11 and 15 pounds. Right? So there's something to be said about getting the shit out of your body. When I say shit, I mean like toxins, but because we've talked so much about digestion, I understand the, comedy there. Anyways, I know you guys all probably want to know about the weight loss, so there it is. I lose around 11 to 15 pounds every single time I do this program, and that is just a byproduct of the change that's happening on the inside of my body, right? This is not a weight loss product necessarily. Yes, it helps you lose weight, just like everything else that you do, though, where you change yourself from the inside out. Our outside selves are merely a reflection of what's going on in the inside, okay? So I'm super excited. I'm always nervous when I start this program because when you look forward, when you look ahead, it's like, oh my gosh, it's day 1 and I have 21 days. I threw away wine this morning. So there's that. And if you know me at all, you know that I've probably never thrown away wine unless it went bad, like ever in my whole life. But this morning, Logan and I threw away a half of a box, because we're classy, a half of a box of wine. It's in the trash because he's doing it with me as well. So it's day 1. I'm excited. I'm nervous. Of course, it's daunting to think of 21 days, but the end of the 21 days is a major reward because right after I finish the program, I'll be going to Punta Cana and feeling fantastic and mentally clear and obviously looking better in my bathing suit. And so I just have to keep my eye on the prize, which is the way that I feel now versus the way that I know I will feel through experience in 21 days. And also I will be rewarded with a trip at the end of this proverbial detox tunnel. So I just wanted to share it with you guys because you're going to see me posting about it over the next few weeks. And I wanted to let you know what it is, specifically what it's not, of course, why I'm deciding to do it again, and what I expect to feel and see in terms of a transformation over the next 3 weeks. If you have any questions for me about the program or about what I'm doing or why I'm doing it, please feel free to comment below or message me. And I hope you all have a fantastic day. Bye.